Hi everybody. Today I'm gonna do empties because I've collected a lot of stuff and it has to go. So I figured I'd jump right in and start with a few makeup things. You never really go through a lot of makeup all at once, but one thing is this little Buxom lip gloss in the color Sugar, and I've used it up. And one thing I have to say about Buxom, at least they put their applicator that goes all the way to the bottom so that you can pretty much get all the product out of it. This was just Perks Point Buxom, but I'm gonna definitely go pick up the full size because I really enjoy this color. And of course, if you like that buzzy lip buzz, which I do, so finished that. Finished up a couple of mascaras, the Maybelline One by One. I repurchased this over and over. I love it. Love the wand on it. It's great. I find it makes your lashes quite thick too. This was something that came in a VIB bag back in the spring. It's the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. Has really great, well, at least to me, wand on it. I enjoyed the wand, very tapered, more in the natural bristle style. The only thing is, it says lash doubling, but I would say maybe lash lengthening, but not necessarily doubling if you want very thick lashes. I enjoyed it, and I actually have a second sample size. But I don't think I'll buy the full size for me. Another little mascara that I've used up, and this is the MAC Zoom Fast Black Lash. I love this mascara. I've purchased full size, and for me, out of the mascaras that I've tried, I feel like this is the one that made my lashes the longest and look like the deepest black. I'll treat myself every once in a while to a full size, but I just ended up getting this sample with the purchase. So I enjoyed that. This was the pencil, the Maybelline Unstoppable. Unfortunately, the writing is all gone. The color was espresso. It was one of the wind-up type, which in the end, the pencil in the end was broken, and it ended up falling on the floor, so that was trash to me. But it was very nice and very pigmented, and it did last all day, so I would repurchase this no problem. Another sort of tried and true concealer. I have tons of concealers for different things. The writing is rubbed off. It's the Almay Clear Complexion, and it's like the blemish fighting one. I think there's 1% salicylic acid. This is in medium, number 300. It's a great concealer for blemishes, and it's also good for pigmentation. I wouldn't put it under the eyes because of the salicylic acid. It could be a bit drying, but as far as other places on your face, or if the blemish is gone and it's still a bit discolored, it's great for that too, and I already purchased another one. I finished up the Advanced Truth Hydrating cream. That's done. I bought that in a kit with also, I finished up the vitamin C serum, and I'm gonna go and buy full size. I've bought the little trio kit a number of times, and I think it's a great value personally, but I'm gonna pick up the full size because I really do like this. I feel like it helps brighten my complexion. I happen to love that orange smell, so for me, this will be definitely a rebuy. A couple of StriVectin things that I bought again in kits. I do see the value in buying kits. This is empty. It's the tightening and lifting, for face and neck cream. And anytime I'm at Winners, which is like TJ Maxx, I'm always looking for StriVectin products. Often they come in a little kit, a 3-piece or a 2-piece kit, and you could either have the cream with an eye cream, or the neck and another serum. So that's always great value. This is the original, I think, StriVectin-SD, and it's ultra concentrated. It was the darker version. Of course, I cut off to get everything out of it. I was using this mostly for my neck, because I feel like you really need to keep your skin on your neck quite hydrated because it's very delicate. So that worked well. I finished up Proactiv. I've used Proactiv for years and years, and every once in a while I still feel like I need, to use a bit of Proactiv. So even at this stage in life, you still get blemishes. So that's always sort of a tried and true. I finished up the charged water by MAC, and I'll just do it back to MAC on the bottle. I've purchased this a couple of times. I think it might go a little while before I repurchase it. It's a nice little like skin freshening mist, and I've enjoyed it, but right now I'm kind of in a bit of a love affair with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. If anybody, who tried this and knows, maybe feels the same way, it's like an addictive elixir. I have to say that this stuff is a mood booster. It makes your skin feel fresh. I like to spritz that on first thing in the morning, sort of wake me up, and I will use it throughout the day for a little freshen up the makeup, and you just breathe in that awesome smell and it just sort of gives you a pick-me-up, or at least it does me. I finished Clinique Take the Day Off for the lids, lips, and lashes, and this is part of my Holy Grail makeup removal duo. I have the cleansing balm, but I'm not finished that yet, and I've also repurchased this. I'm not looking for anything to try anything new, because I found after all the things I've tried, I found the two things that I think work the best for me, and I'm totally a big fan of that. And I've got a few other people hooked on that as well. A few little samples. This was by Caudalie as well. It's a little serum, firming serum. It's the Vine Expert. I enjoyed it. I also did, I cut it out and I finished every last bit of it. I don't know how much it runs full size, but I liked it, and it might be something that I would purchase in the future in a full size. I did another sample size, and this was, I'd never tried this before. It's the Fresh Brown Sugar Body Polish, and I enjoyed it. Would I go and buy full size? Probably not. I think it's simple enough to make your own brown sugar scrub, but it was nice to have it there. I enjoyed it, and it was quite lovely. This was just, I don't use makeup wipes on a regular basis. I'm definitely into my Clinique, but this was just the Target brand, the Up and Up cleansing cloths makeup remover for travel, and I don't think I would repurchase those. I'm glad there was only 30 in the pack. I found that they burned around the eyes, and I don't know, I didn't really trip on those that much. I've tried a few different brands, and that wouldn't be one that I would repurchase for me. Also finished up my Peter Thomas Roth, the anti-aging cleansing gel, and I'm going to go out and get another one, because I had this in my shower and I like to use it in the morning, and it has that nice peachy smell, and I mean there's tons of good stuff in here, lemon and lime, and it's like grapefruit, and it's very citrusy smelling, and if there's any anti-aging effect to it on top of being a nice cleanser, well, then that's a benefit too. Finished up a couple other samples of this was the Living Proof, the shampoo and the conditioner. I still have a little bit of the 5-in-1 leave-in downstairs, and I think I like that best out of the line. These were nice, but honestly I don't think they're any better, or I didn't see any difference in my hair compared to using my Pantene. So I love Pantene. I kind of got on the bandwagon of Pantene a little bit later in life, and I used to use all sorts of high-end shampoos. My sister's a hairdresser, and I would try out all different brands, and honestly, now I'm hooked on Pantene. Right now I'm using a new one. I think it's a Nourishing Oils or something like that. This was the Color Conserve, and I finished up a Pantene, the conditioner. This was with the avocado oil, a smoothing conditioner. Really like that. So I picked up the matching conditioner for the new one, and I'm loving that. Infusium, I talked about that in my favorites. This stuff is great. Infusium 23. It's the Repair and Renew. I have a new bottle. This stuff is awesome. It's inexpensive. It leaves your hair smooth, untangled, and it doesn't weigh it down and make it look greasy. And it says you can even do touch-ups during the day. I haven't used it for that, but after you towel dry your hair, spray some of this in, and you can put the comb right through. Especially I have color treated plus highlights. It can be a bit tangly sometimes, and this stuff works great. I finished up the last of my Aveda Be Curly. This is the curl enhancer. I had the shampoo and the conditioner. I wouldn't repurchase for the price. I love the smell, but this I would repurchase if I'm doing my hair scrunchy. I found the benefit. Don't mind to spend on some of the leave-ins, a little bit more pricey, and this one I would repurchase. A couple of little skin things. My usual body lotion, the Naturally Smoothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter, St-Ives. I just took the pump off, put a cap that I had from something else and turned it upside down, and you get every last bit of it out. I think you get about almost 2 weeks worth of use after the pump. You can't get any more out with the pump, so I know I'm going to buy it again. It's not very expensive, but might as well use up the whole thing. And then this Olay Quench Plus with the Touch of Sun. This one's in the medium dark. And it's nice, and I don't find it gives too much of a self-tanner smell, and also I cleaned it out to use the last little bit. And last two things I went through a couple of the cotton rounds. These are great quality. I don't know if you can get them everywhere. I buy them at Costco. They're by Delon, and they're 100% pure cotton, and they're lint-free. They're great for your makeup, and they're also really great for taking your nail polish off. They don't shred. You can use just one round. I think you can do your fingers and your toes with that. So anyways, I think that's it. Now I can put all this stuff in the recycling, whatever goes in the recycling. So anyways, hope you're all well and have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.